Alright guys, we're back with some more mono green Stompy. Still haven't changed the deck list. Put in the whatchamacallits. Let's see, Visionary, Cultivate, Pack Leader 2, 3, 4, looks good. Put in the Mole Shamblers in place of the Nihile's Disciple, so I want to play at least two episodes with that change and see how it feels before I maybe potentially tweak it any further. So one thing I want to get off my head first, right off the bat, is that I might slightly slow the channel down a bit until Origins drops. Instead of doing 7 videos per week, one each day, I might drop it to 5, we'll say, because I really want to start getting into some more post-production, doing things with Audacity, and I'm going to get a free trial of Adobe Premiere Elements 13, and start playing with that because Windows Movie Maker is a fucking piece of shit. It's really problematic. So I want to start doing some of that type of work, so it's going to take away a little bit while I first get used to it, and then hopefully when Origins gets rolling, I'll be used to the workflows and what the sort of things that I had to do, and it'll just be a matter of making a few clicks here and there, and I'll get faster at it. So, you might see me, who knows, I might still get 7 out, but I'm not going to force myself. If it takes a lot of work to do the post, I'm just going to, not post a video for a day. So our opponent, Steep Cactus 1070, is playing 82 plus 3, 85 cards. He started with Erectos, Gilgate, into Swamp, Farika's chosen. So let's see if he wants to trade off his 1/1 Death Toucher for a 1/1 Elf. I'll gladly make that trade. No, he's just going to let it by, which I'm pretty sure is the right decision. And we're going to Cultivate here. And skip on up to 5 mana next turn. And pass it back on over to Mr. Cactus. So yeah, I'm hoping to, get the audio quality. Maybe, I put transitions in a few videos when I first started using Movie Maker. There's a Corpse Blockade. Sack a creature, it'll get Death Touch. But ever since Movie Maker has not been letting, once I try to add a transition, it tells me that the first file in the project is corrupt and it won't let me save the project. So it's been kind of annoying. We got 2 Jade Mages. This card, I really think she's been performing very well, but multiples, is not really great. So I've got a Pack Leader here, nothing to trigger it. Can't swing into the wall, but I am going to jam the 4-drop. 5-drop, sorry, 4/4. And pass it on back. We do have a Visionary here that we can play next turn at the very least, and just try to get the Pack Leader train rolling. He's going to hang a dead weight probably on the... No, he's going to hang a dead weight on the Visionary. And then he's going to Tribute to Hunger, get rid of the Pack Leader, and gain 4 life, so that's good for him. Okay, so he's cleared our board. That's pretty shitty. He's going to swing for 1. The Corpse Blockade is a defender, of course, and can't swing. He's got 3 cards in hand. He's hit all of his land drops. The 80 some odd, I can't remember the exact number, card menace, doing work. Here we pick up an Arbor Colossus. So, do I just jam it? We know he's playing Tribute to Hunger. So, in all honesty, I probably just, let's play Visionary first, see what we draw. But he's playing Tribute to Hunger, so I just don't want to stick a fatty out there and expose it. So, let's draw a card. It is another Visionary, so let's do that again. Just get a card deeper. Give us some blockers for the snake, and some fodder for Tribute to Hunger, and we'll get a Jade Mage out there. I don't think there's any reason not to at this point, so might as well spend all of our mana. He removes it. We've got another one, and we'll pass it on back to him. All right, he's up to 5 here now. Here comes a Bolt of Kyrnos. I imagine that's going to take out the Mage. 3 damage, yep. He's going to scry 1, but we've got another Mage here. Got a lot of mana too, so if he manages to deal with this Arbor Colossus, which I'm going to put down next, then, we'll still have a sink for all of our mana, so. We pick up another Forest. Question is, do I play them both? I mean, I can play them both. Could be playing Anger of the Gods, but I mean, if he is, he is. So, yeah. I mean, I can't swing into the Corpse Blockade. That Farika's Chosen is going to get a little bit annoying. I'm going to need to pick up a Prey Upon, so I can use one of those Visionaries or a Jade Mage token to get rid of that snake. That's a little bit annoying. But for now, we'll just play those 2 cards. We won't swing into the 1/4 here. Corpse Blockade doing work, keeping my Visionaries at home. Now he's up to 6 mana. He's just going to Flesh to Dust, which is fine. I spent 5 mana, so did he. Doing it at sorcery speed, it seems to be the thing to do these days, is not use your instants at instant speed, which is a little bit less than optimal. He might have caught me trying to use Monstrosity, and then he could, not only kill my creature, but force me to tap 6 mana to no effect. Not that I would have done it now, mind you, but it, it's something that he could have been aware of. The question is here now, he's down to 1 card in his hand. I think I just slammed the soul. I think I just slammed that. See if he can remove that. He's done a good job. He's got rid of our pack leader so far. He's got rid of our Jade Mage. He's got rid of our Arbor Colossus and our Visionary. So, he is doing a good job killing our things. Now he's on 7 mana. Here comes the Banefire for 6. Gonna take down the soul. We can still get 1/3/3 out of it while it's in the graveyard, but that's hardly good value for 5 mana. At least when he's on the battlefield, we can repeat that and spit out a whole bunch. But now he's out of cards, and he's not really putting any pressure on us. I'm just afraid now at this point in the game he's going to top deck a Charmbreaker Devils or a Ruin-Scarred Demon or something like that. So, Terra Stomper, eh? Terra Stomper. That's going to have to come down, and now we've got 3 mana. We can activate the Jade Mage. So we've got an 8/8 trample. If we pick up a Primal Bellow, I'll probably swing into the snake and deal a fuck ton of damage to him. But we'll see. I'd really like a Prey Upon just to get it the fuck out of the way. It hasn't mattered because he's been too busy killing all of our stuff. So now here's an Obelisk of Alara. He's only got the red and black modes available so far. But the black mode is pretty good against us because it's going to kill all of our things. Jade Mage, I'm sure, will be the first to go. And the red mode, it'll just burn us out if he sits there behind Death Touchers. So here's a Visionary. So let's see if we can draw up a Lock of Worm or something. I don't know. See what we can get here. It's a forest. It's a forest. All right. Well, let's bring everybody except the mage. No. Well, I don't want to swing at the Trampler yet. Maybe I'm being a bit tentative here, but I don't want to bring him yet. So let's swing at these 3 guys. He's probably just gonna pick one of them off with the Corpse Blockade and let us get through for 2 damage. That seems to be what's going to happen here. Alright, he's down to 21, but I guess I should have sandbagged that land in my hand, the one I picked up. It was kind of stupid to play that out there. Just going through the motions, unfortunately, missed that. So now we're looking at a shock. That's going to target Jade Mage, so we're going to activate her ability twice. I can always make the 3/3 later. I don't think it's that great right now, so I'd rather get as many activations out of her as I can before she dies. I assume it's a she. Looks pretty evil. So there's, she's dead. He's still got his Obelisk. He can burn us out, but I imagine he'll probably just want to kill a Visionary. But again, it's best for him to do that sort of stuff on his own, or on my turn. But he's out of cards. I just got to find a way to break through. I mean, Primal Bellow is going to deal a ton of damage if I can pick it up, and a Prey Upon is going to take care of his snake if I can pick it up. So those are some good draws for me. Cultivate, not so much. I mean, I'm going to do it, because obviously if I pick up a Genesis Hydra, I want to have all that mana at the ready. So we can swing with our 5 guys. Still going to hold on to the Trampler because, Primal Bellow can force through a bunch. So we'll hold on to him for now. That little fucking snake is annoying. Got to say. So he's going to kill, I imagine, a Visionary because it's a real card. Yeah, he's going to kill a Visionary. And then I guess the 1/4 will eat the other one, and he'll save the snake to keep the Stomper home. All right, and we'll cultivate, and then we can make a 3/3 on his end step. And he knows we just played a cultivate, so I mean, there's no point to sandbag that right now because he knows what it is. At least if he's paying attention, he knows what it is. I should have sandbagged the other one though. I should still have that one in my hand as a hidden card. But anyway, he picked up 1 card and looks like he's declining to cast it. He's probably just passing here. Oh, come on, stop timer. Okay, good, we got it in there. Let's make a 3/3 and exile so it's in the card. Alright, Mold Shambler would be good off the top to get rid of that Obelisk. It is a Pelakka Worm. So given that I've got a Pelakka Worm to follow up with, I am gonna throw away the Terra Stomper. I'm gonna get through 7 damage. Gonna get rid of that snake, and then I'm gonna drop a worm on him. So Obelisk, is he going to shrink down to 3/3, I wonder? Yeah, he's going to shrink down to 3/3. And then he's going to probably use the Corpse Blockade to kill the former 3/3. And then I would say he'd use the Death Touching Snake to get rid of Terra Stomper, but he's still going to take, in that case, 10 damage, and then we're going to drop a Palaka Worm, and all of his dudes are dead except for that Defender. And he needs another creature to make that Defender have Death Touch, and he's so low already that we'll see if it ends up mattering. So here comes Palaka Worm. We're going to go up to 25. 7/7 Trampler with no annoying Death Toucher in the way this time. And let's pass it back on over to him. So he didn't play that card in his hand. Maybe he was smart and sandbagged the land himself. But he's playing one out here now, and he's just going to Flesh to Dust the Worm, which is kind of fine because at least I get a card out of it. And, you know, his hand is empty. You know, it's a fucking forest, man. Oh, man. Yeah, I could really use a Mold Shambler, you know, to get rid of that Obelisk. It's a Masked Admirers. I guess that's good because we get to draw a card. He's going to start picking off the sack. Let's draw a card first. You know, let's draw a card first. And it's a Mold Shambler. Okay. Here we go. Let's kick this. And let's get rid of that Obelisk. So he's going to have to use it now, get one activation. Don't know if he'll knock off the Admirers or if he'll kill a token. Probably the Admirers. Yeah, the Admirers are going away. And that's going away. Okay, he's got no cards in hand, so I don't mind sacrificing a Sapperling here since there's no more Obelisk on the board. Let's keep coming. His 1/4 is going to have to start blocking my 3/3. So we'll get 2 more in, get him 6. See if he can top deck like a champ here now and beat us. Lots of mana on the battlefield. Any green creature will be able to get that Masked Admirers back and start going and drawing some more cards. So let's see what he top decked. He's got 6 in hand, 66 in the library, so 666. He's going to Suffer the Past for 7 and chew up my... So I imagine Masked Admirers is gone. And other than that, it doesn't really matter. So Admirers are gone. Presumably, I mean, you know. It's the only card in there with any graveyard synergy. Let's see, yeah, they're gone. So they're gone, so much for that. He gained 7 life. He's back up to 13. And we pick up another Palaka Worm. So I'm still going to swing here. Because I imagine he'll block the 3/3. And it's just 2 free damage. So get in there. And see if he can top deck his way out of this one. Now that we drop another Trampler on him. Tribute to Hunger is not going to do it for him. We know he's playing that. Flesh to Dust will do it. I think he's already cast that on us twice. Yeah, we've seen a pair of Flesh to Dust. I mean, he could Banefire it. You know. See, it is a Resounding Thunder. Can't cycle it though. He doesn't have any green mana, so he's just going to kill the 3/3. And again, we know he's got a card, so good information to have. And let's see what we pick up. It is a Mold Shambler. I guess we can just blow up a land, or should we save it in case he, you know... I don't know if we save it or not. I think we just blow up a land and get a 3/3 into play, honestly. He's going to sacrifice his dude? He's on 6. I mean, how much mana does he have? If I blow up a land, he'll have 7. He can suffer for 6 to go up to 12, but we'd have 12 power on the board, so... Yeah, small Shambler kick. So yeah, it would be, even if he suffers for max, then it'll still be lethal. So let's just blow up a land and get the extra 3 power on the board. Anger of the Gods wouldn't save him because I still have 7 power to his 6 life. And Elixir of Immortality will not do it because that'll only get him up to 11. We've got 12. So that is the game right there. He's out of cards. I don't know why everyone plays Elixir in their decks. It just doesn't do anything. Doesn't do a thing. Anyway, so much for that. That's enough of that rant. Pick up Forest. He's gone. We saw 31 cards this game. Wow. Went down pretty long. You know, it's pretty annoying with the Death Toucher. He had a lot of removal going. We never managed to get the card draw engine started. And there we go. Alright guys, well then that's nearly 15 minutes, so I'm going to go do some work on the audio and hopefully it turns out alright. Alright guys, thanks for watching.